Welcome back, guys. Invader Diary, part 19. So, yet again in the Advanced Settlement area. So, I'm invading a host that I have invaded a couple of times already, and he beat me 1v1 twice at least, as far as I remember. And if you guys watch the series, that guy is the guy that we team up a couple of episodes ago, I think 2 episodes ago, and we pretty much destroyed a host together. So that guy's really experienced about the PvP. So you see me, I instantly switch to my red form because I know that this guy is no joke, and I have to go and show my best to beat him. So I'm scouting the area, and I see my Blade of the Dark Moon is getting summoned. So I know he's down there using the cut ring to my advantage. So anyway, I know he's down there always. The blue will spawn close to the host, so take note of that. So I know if I jump down there, it's instant death, because there is no escape out if the door is closed from the stairway. So I'm trying to just fool around with them. Remember, guys, always have an escape plan. Always have somewhere to go to. Always go to the enemies of the area. Always play along with them. You're an invader. Sometimes you have to play solo if the host is alone, but when you're in 1v2, you have to use the enemies of the area. And we see the Blade of the Dark Moon is also a mage, so that means I will get just spammed to death with a straight sword. Like, the host has a very basic knowledge of the PvP. He's very experienced anyway, so there's no way I can beat them in a fair 1v2. At least I somehow get 2 parries in a row out of my ass. I don't know. Anyway, so the thing is, another Dark Moon is on his way, so it's a 1v3, and most of the mobs in the area are dead, so I have to act quickly. So at the moment I'm thinking about a plan. I'm like, should I go jump down? But if I go down, I have no escape because the door is closed. Here you see I'm switching to my Hornet Ring, getting a more of a try-hard setup. Poison and all is good, but we're up against a mage and a host that has experience in PvP, so 2 of them can't get poisoned because the host will instantly use the purple blossom. So poison is not that good in that scenario. I don't know the other Dark Moon Blade, what his PvP knowledge is, but it's very risky to hold a poison weapon just for one person in a 1v3. So here we confirm that the door is closed, so if I jump down there, it's pretty much death. So now we have to think about how to split them up. Like, that's your objective, to constantly think how you can split them up and make the 1v3 a fair 1v1, even for a couple of seconds. Even if you get a 1v1 for a couple of seconds, that's a win for you. So I see that the only way to split them up, there are no mobs in the area, is to somehow use the verticality of the level. Shout out to my Centriot, my boy. So we see the holo reversed. I never saw that in an invasion. It shows up to everybody. That's pretty weird if you think about it. So the host reverts his holoing, and we see that the door is closed, so we are waiting. Remember, guys, patient and know when to go in is number 1 rule of invasions. Don't go in blindly or dumb, you're gonna get destroyed. So even if it's a solo host, they still do damage to you, so you have to respect that. And they have more flasks than you, so you have to really respect anyone and each player of the game. Even it's a new player, even it's a turtle or something, their weapons are gonna still do damage to you, and you have the 30%, so you can die really quickly as an invader, at least in this level, which is the meta level soul number 120, I think. Yeah. So anyway, we're just chilling, waiting for them. So I see the host, he's looking at me, I'm trying to poke him through the door. Some attacks can't pass through walls, by the way, so when you're even in the door, you have to take a small distance. So we see the host is doing the NPC dialogue thing, and I know that the phantoms are gonna come quickly. So I pretty much have to think, what should I do? So this door is a really good choke point. Here we see the blue tries to shoot me through the door. Yeah, I've clapped him, yeah, taunt them. Yeah, also taunting plays a huge part, like, in this game. Here you see the attack, as I said, can go through walls, keep taunting them, and the whip. So we see that the host is pretty smart. He used his whip and instantly made me lose my choke points. So it's a 1v3 in an open area, the worst thing you can get as an invader, with a mage and everything. So I'm standing near the ledge because I know that's my only escape. I have the cut ring, so I'm trying to get as much damage as I can, maybe bait someone into fall into the ledge, and I know that I'm pretty much dead if I don't fall. So I jump down. Thankfully no one acts quickly. Here I try to use my eyes to send misclick. Yeah, no one acts quickly to jump attack me. I don't know why they didn't thought about it. So we're gonna get an obscuring ring, and someone had the balls to come. So that guy has no questions, and this is gonna cost him his life eventually. As you can see, he tries to switch to his bow. He has a hyper armor weapon. My build can counter that really quickly. Hyper armor weapons can lose even with crossbows and many other things, like a backstab. So he gets backstabbed, gets charmed, but he was dead anyway. So anyway, that led us to a 1v2 situation with an experienced host and a mage. So we don't know how many flasks the host has. We're pretty much at the end of the level. I will bet he has somewhere around 10. At best he has 7, so I don't know, we will see. We keep going through the level and we try to find them. So you pretty much want to keep the pressure on, like, you won the battle but not the war. You just kill one phantom, that means nothing if you don't kill the host. Well, you get some style points for the blue tongues, but whatever, that's not the point. We have to keep going. So the host tries to finish the area. That's a very smart thing to do. If it's finished these mobs, then I will be in very bad situation. I won't have other chances, and it will be a straight 1v2, almost a sure loss. So here I'm trying to poke. I'm not going in because I know I have the help of the mobs. So here we see one of the best mobs of this area, and Invaders is coming in. He gets backstabbed instantly. And here I keep the pressure on the mage. Remember guys, always pressure the phantoms or the mages. And at this point, it's 2-on-1 deal. Like, he's a phantom, he's a mage too. Keep the pressure on. Don't let him spam his spells. Mages are the best DPS in the game, in my opinion, if you let them do their job. So we stopped. We didn't do a run attack. We did 2 R1s there to punch the Estus, and eventually we got him. So that's pretty much it. The aggro of katanas is really good for chasing people down. So right now we have a 1v1 with the host. So the host is really experienced and he has a very good setup. So we have to really be careful. And I really died 2 times to him. So I know he knows his stuff. So he does some jumping attacks which I can't parry. I'm switching to my dagger to get some distance. You know, mixing things up is always good. And as you can see, the host is still sticking to his straight sword. He's really confident on his abilities to use it. And you see here, I'm getting outclassed. Like, his sword has a very good range. It's faster than my weapon. There's little things I can do. Try to parry, he goes for the backstab. The only way I can win is maybe if I parry into a charm or something like that. Like, it's really hard to get my distance on. Like, the range of this thing is huge. Here he goes for a jumping attack. Here he does so many mistakes. Like, but still he has the health advantage, so he can pretty easily trade with me. Here I'm trying to parry. He does a jumping attack, really smart of him. I try to parry the 3rd hit usually players do, but he respects that. That's why he's doing a jumping attack. Switching to my crossbow for some free damage. I'm getting trade again. Remember, getting trade with a host is always a bad thing. He always gonna get the upper hand, and that straight sword can pretty much kill me in 5 hits, I think. So I know now he has no stamina. He's pretty much getting out of stamina right here. And all I have to do is just pass him. So GG my boy. And that's it guys. Remember, they're always a tactic. Even in a 1v3, they're always a way. If the opponents make mistakes, if they don't, force them, and you will be victorious. See ya. Peace.